Question 11 is asking which of the following has the property f of x equals f of negative x. So for this to work, we should be able to replace x with negative x and not change what the function is. So let's try this out with each of our options. With option A, what we get if we replace, or if we try to perform this property on it, is that log base 2 of x should equal log base 2 of negative x. And if we think about this, the right side of this equation doesn't even make sense because we can never have the log base anything of a negative number, because anything to the power of something else is going to be a positive number. So 2 to the power of anything, either a negative number, 0, or a positive number, is always going to give us a positive answer. So this doesn't work, and it definitely doesn't equal log base 2 of x. So A doesn't work. We look at answer B. Applying this property would give us 2 to the power of x equals 2 to the power of negative x. And if we think about this, 2 to the power of some value is going to be some value greater than 2. And then 2 to the power of that same value but negative is going to be 1 over 2 to the power of that number. So it's going to be a fraction, and it's going to be smaller than 2. So this isn't going to be equal to each other, and that's not going to work. In answer C, what we get is that 2 to the power of x squared equals 2 to the power of negative x squared. And those brackets are important because if we look at this, if we take a negative number and square it, it's just going to be a positive number, and it's going to be the same number as the positive form of that number squared. So these two sides of the equation are always going to be equal to each other, and so C works, and this property works for this answer. But let's check the other ones just for completeness sake. So in D, what we get is 2 to the power of negative x is equal to 2 to the power of negative x. And so this side of the equation is just going to be the same as saying 2 to the power of positive x. And this side is 2 to the power of negative x. So we have the same thing as in part B, which we've already said doesn't work. So this is not equal to each other. In answer E, what we have is x cubed should equal negative x cubed. And we can see that this won't work because x to the power of 3 is going to be a positive number, whereas negative x to the power of 3 is going to be a negative number. So these two sides won't equal to each other, and E doesn't work either. So this can make us confident that C is the right answer. I'm going to circle it here. C is the right answer to 11.